Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Moody is out there with Green, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson in at the 3, the small forward. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now, here's Bane. Jackson a screen on Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Bane kicks to Morant. No good from outside. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Right side, Green. Pass to Butler. Over Jackson. Shot's good from Butler.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Aldama with the ball. Defended by Moody. Jackson has the open look. Good on the triple.
Quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Podziemski finds Green. Now Curry. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Green. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And one thing about Draymond, he almost invites contact.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. Now, I asked him who has him worried out there on the floor, and his answer was Draymond Green. He told me he's a high-effort, high-IQ player who can be so effective. Now, right now, our plan is to stay physical with him and not let him dictate the terms out there. Of course, this means a hard-fought contest down low. Guys?
Thank you, David. Moody's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bane with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Aldama passes to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Bane for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a #1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Morant outside. Pass to Aldama. And a wide open look for Payne. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Butler. The 10-footer finds the target.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, lock it out.
And he makes that one. Jackson's got 5 men.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Curry kicks to Butler. Pass to Moody. 5 on the clock. Now here's Curry. Lets it go from deep. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside Jackson. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Matching baskets points from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. And Aldama has it in the corner. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Pass to Moody. Butler in the corner. Here's Podziemski. And here is Moody. Now Curry. The 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
On the wing, Jackson from deep. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors leading by 3. Podziemski on the wing. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Podziemski with it. Aldama's there. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Free throw good, Podziemski. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander. Now Podziemski. Green with a screen on Bain. And the Warriors miss again. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Morant passes to Jackson.
And I like how Morant threaded the needle there. Just an excellent pass off that pick.
What a rise for Taylor Jenkins, working his way, Stan, from the G League assistant there to NBA assistant and now to NBA head coach. Wow.
Wow is right, Kevin. And Taylor Jenkins, one of the best coaches in the NBA. This is a guy who just kept grinding and learning. I think sometimes coaches get too concerned about when they're going to get their opportunity. Taylor Jenkins was always concerned about being ready when his opportunity came.
I think you and I are alike. We root for the grinders, don't we? The guys that have really worked to climb that ladder.
I certainly do, Kevin.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Jackson. Brandon Clark comes in for Santi Aldama. And Pippen subbed in for Bain. Curry, that's good.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Pippen dishes to Morant. Jackson has the open look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Butler feeling out a bit. Pippen against Curry. Pass to Kuminga. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. No good with the triple. Memphis trailing here. Here's Pippen. Nice defense from Kuminga.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
At the line for one, Pippen.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Curry's got 11 points.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
For three, Pippen traps in the tray. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Sinks the triple. 14 points for him.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Pippen. He's got 6. Jackson from long range. And again, it's Memphis with the 3. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Here's Curry. And the layup falls.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 1. Morant scanning the floor. Jackson from long range. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Here's Bagley. Off target with the jump hook. Golden State's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. I mean, Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
That free throw good from Pippen. The Warriors trailing. Hield with it. Nothing on the board. Outside Curry. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball driving for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Williams kicks to Kennard. Tries it from the top of the key. Williams' shot is off. And so it's Golden State with it. Here's Hield. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Williams passes to Kennard. Bagley with a screen on Hield. Kennard for 3. The rebound by Post. And it's the Warriors' ball. Over to the wing. Here's Santos. Hield outside. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Now Now here's Curry. 16 points for him.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Santos. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for the Warriors, Santos. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. There's the drive. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
At the line for 1, looking on.
That free throw good from Kennard. Warriors trail by 3. Healed outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Warriors, Buddy Hield. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Hield. Both free throws good from Hield. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Kennard kicks to Pippen. Back to Kennard. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Kennard's got 6.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Outside Curry. Hield sets the pick for Curry. Back to Hield. There's the triple. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 7.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Grizzlies lead by 1. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
Golden State's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Butler out there with Moody. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Buddy Hield, and it's Green in at the center position. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Jackson. Outside, Bain. To answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Golden State's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
They've been a screen on Hield. Payton for 3. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Podziemski. It's good. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Pass to Moody. Back to Butler. Over Williams. And the Warriors take on 2 more. And the Grizzlies with possession here. 6-point game. Aldama with the ball. Pippen a screen. Payton for 3. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
A free throw drops for Butler. And so Butler nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And here's Pippen. 9 points in the game so far. Pippen a screen. Aldama gets the bucket. Aldama's got 6 points.
It's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the play.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Warriors have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
Second team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Podziemski at the line for 2.
Free throw good. Podziemski. He's perfect from the line this time. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. To the left side wing. Aldama finds Bain. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Jackson. Lots of room. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Hield can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 7. It's picked off. Pass to Green. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Back to Moody. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Pass to Podziemski. Hield from outside. Aldama with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Bain passes to Pippen. Bain looking around. Clock at 6. Right side Jackson. Overhealed. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Jackson.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Moody. On the wing, Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Now Bain. Still without a basket. Williams passes to Bain. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Hield. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And Bain drops them both. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Green passes to Butler. Takes a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Warriors leading. Green up on top. Defended by Pippen. There's a screen. Here's Butler. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside, Bain. It's stolen by Hield. Here's Podziemski. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Here's Pippen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Grizzlies shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
At the line for Memphis, Pippen. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Pippen. Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Stephen Curry's checked in for Buddy Hield. That one misses. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Podziemski. Drains the 3-pointer. Podziemski's got 10 points.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. He's checked in for Pippen.
Number 12, John Moran.
Knocked knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Here's Morant. Scoreless thus far. Jackson from long range. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Curry. Moody with it. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. No good there. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Pass to Aldama. Morant outside. Jackson with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And it goes on Draymond Green. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Podziemski. He's got 10. No good on the 3. Bain against Curry. Bain passes to Aldama. Jackson in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got 14.
A big night for Jackson so far. He's a talented scorer and only getting better.
Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 3. Outside, Bain. Morant with the screen on Curry. Bain for 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Curry. Guarded by Morant. Back to Curry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one's on Morant.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Jackson. Brandon Clark comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Luke Kennard in for Bain. And the second free throw, good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Now, here's Kennard. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Moody. From down in the low post, it goes. Moody's got his first points of the game.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Pass to Bagley. Inside. Ball stolen. Here's Santos. Defended by Bagley. Here's Curry. No good that time. Great D that time from Bagley. Jackson finds Morant. Memphis moving it around. Curry on the wing. 17 points in the game. And good that time.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Pass to Kennard. Now here's Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul, 14 foul.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Jackson. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Warriors leading by 7. Launches a three. It's Clark with the rebound. 1:39 left in the first half of basketball. Morant kicks to Kennard. Pass to Jackson. Up top, Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Now, here's Looney. He's guarded closely. Here's Santos. Kennard covering. Here's Curry. The Grizzlies pull it in. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. Looney with it. He's picked up by Morant. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Pass to Jackson.
Second personal foul.
The Grizzlies have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Jackson. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now Podziemski. He's got 10. Pass to Looney. Here's Podziemski. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here is Curry, guarded by Jackson. Nailed from three-point land. Moody's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. And here's Morant. Another steal. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. We just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Curry has been sensational.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, he's been locked in tonight. Through the first 2 quarters, he's been a huge factor from outside.
Warriors leading by 9. Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Jackson and at the center locking down the middle. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Bane kicks to Jackson. Gets an open look and hits. Jackson's got 16.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Curry, a screen on Jackson. Outside Curry for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
Pass to Aldama. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. He was all alone on that. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Jackson. And here's Morant. From outside, off the mark. You can see, and Coach, you can feel John Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does. And it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Pass to Jackson. Fires from deep. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got his 5th rebound in this one. Curry setting the pick for Green. Curry looking around. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Here's Moody. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors leading by 12. Outside, Green. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw drops for Green.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Both free throws good from Green. The Grizzlies trail by 14. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Morant outside. Warriors with the rebound. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Green with a screen for Curry. Off target with his three. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Jackson passes to Morant. Outside, Bain. 5 on the clock. Jackson in the corner. Shoots over Podziemski. And there's Jackson on the assist by Bain. Warriors leading by 14. Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Takes the three. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Jackson. Morant with it. He's defended by Podziemski. Back to Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. At one point, they led by 16. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant finds Bain. Back to Morant. Carries it from three-point range. Morant's got 5 points so far.
And when the 3 ball is falling for Morant, the defense is in trouble.
And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Butler for the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bain kicks to Morant. There's a screen by Aldama. There's Jackson with the 3. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Curry. Back to Podziemski. And the turnover again by Golden State.
Yeah, not a great pass there. You got to be on the same page as your teammates.
Pippin's checked in for Memphis. And the Warriors making a change here. Morant with it. He's got 5 to the inside. It's stolen by Kuminga. To stop the drought. Outside for Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Curry's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Warriors. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid
coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to post. And here is Butler. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Outside Curry. Pass to post. Six on the shot clock. To the paint. Lays it up off the glass. Hield's got 12.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pec.
Now Aldama. And it's Pippen in the corner. Down low. And it's Butler missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Aldama. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Pass to Curry. Hield outside. There's Kuminga. And the 3 off target. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Jackson dishes to Morant. Back to Jackson. Morant kicks to Jackson. Now here's Pippen. Here's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Most has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hield with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Butler. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Morant against Hield. Jackson a screen on Hield. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Jackson Jr. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Jackson. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Vince Williams comes in for Gigi Jackson. Baines checked in for Pippen. And it's Kennard in for John Morant. And the Warriors also making a change. Santos is checked in.
2 minutes remaining.
Warriors leading by 13. There's 1:54 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. And no good that time. Grizzlies have gotten half their shots to drop in the 2nd half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Kennard, the pass to Bain. Back to Kennard. Connects from 3-point range. Kennard's got 9.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Pass to Santos. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Here's Hield. 12 points for him. Pass to Curry from downtown. Curry buries the 3 shot.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Shoots it. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Jackson.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
In the corner, it's Bain. Clark sets a screen for Bain. Overhealed. Here's Clark. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. He's off on the second. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. We've got Kuminga, also Kevon Looney out there. And it's Santos in at the 2. Pass to post. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Outside Pippen. Lets it go with the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Here's Santos. Outside Kuminga. Lets the 3 fly. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Nobody near Williams. Misses the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to post. Looney with it. He's against Clark. 3-pointer heel. Kennard with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Bombed up there for Clark. Intercepted. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Hield kicks it to Looney. Pass to post. Bagley brings the double team. Post misses the shot. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Williams gets the bucket.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Warriors leading by 9. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Grizzlies making a switch here. Haynes checked in, and now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Santos, the pass to Kuminga. Here's post. Back to Kuminga, and it's Vince Williams with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Looney. Golden State moving it around. Kuminga kicks to heel. 5 to shoot. Santos. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage. Grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
The kick out to Williams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Pass to Post. And here is Hield. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Buddy Hield taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Pippen finds Bagley. Outside, Bain fires the 3, and it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 14. Here's Santos. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Jonathan Kuminga.
Moses Moody. Butler.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Hield against Pippen. Bagley the pass to Clark. Now here's Bain. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Bain.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Now here's Hield. Knocks it loose. Pippen feeling it out a bit. The rebound by Post. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. And that one drops for him. And the Warriors lead by 13. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Hield against Pippen. Bain with the screen on Hield. The 3, Pippen. The Warriors pull it in. Butler's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Santos. And it's off from 3-point range. Williams passes to Clark. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Pass to Post. Butler against Williams. Hield from outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Pippen. Bagley with the ball.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Gigi Jackson comes in for Vince Williams. And it's John Morant in for Pippen. And so Bagley nails them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Green with a screen on Morant. Driving in. Pass to Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And it's that bulldog mentality that Green possesses, just going at defenders and daring them to foul it.
And the first one drops. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Santi Aldama's checked in for Bagley. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. So he picks up just one from the line that time. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Pass to Jackson. It's deflected. Here's Moody, and the slam by Moody.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for Memphis, Pippen, taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Warriors leading by 11. Now Curry. Pass to Green. Back to Curry. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Pippen. It's deflected. Now Aldama. There's Jackson with the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Jackson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. Bajemski with it. High arcing shot, and the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Pippen, the pass to Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy, but a rally like this is how you do it.
Here's Bajemski, guarded by Pippen. Bajemski's shot is good.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Aldama, guarded by Curry. Warriors leading by 9. To the middle. Here's Green. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And no wonder Green has been called the heartbeat of his team. He just makes plays that energize the entire roster.
John Morant, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
At the line for 1.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Down by 12. Morant outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson from long range. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist in the game. And here is Curry. This one for 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Jackson kicks to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. A kick out to Bing. And again, that's the Grizzlies from deep.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Moody finds Pajemski. Outside Butler. And the Warriors miss again. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant passes to Aldama. Morant right side. Left side, Bing. Offline with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Curry, good. The Grizzlies shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. It's Morant with the drive. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contest.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Josh Morant. One shot.
Morant, no good on the free throw.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than John Morant. He explodes off the floor.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Morant. And Moody pulls it down. Moody's got 7 rebounds in the game. Right side Curry. See that time from Bane. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Pass to Morant. Now here's Jackson. By Green. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Curry outside. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 44.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Morant passes to Jackson.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Warriors.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Back to Moody. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Golden State, Moses Moody. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
14 foul. At the line for Memphis, Jackson. One shot.
That's good from Jackson. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Stephen. Even for you, rare form tonight. How do you do that?
A lot of work. Guys have blessed me with a lot of talents, and I just have a lot of confidence. My teammates have confidence in me, so for me to just continue to play hard, stretch my imagination, what I can do, and just let it flow.
There were no limits tonight, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.